AITA for moving out because my parents would never let me park in the garage. I, 22 had been living with my parents. They have a 2-car garage house in a really bad neighborhood. When I say bad, I mean a very old and ugly neighborhood where crime is relatively very high. While living there had been several nearby homicides. When I got a car a couple years back, I've always felt scared to leave my car outside, let alone literally every single night, but I had no choice. No matter how hard I budged, my parents would never let my car in their protected garage, with my mom and dad having their cars in garage every single night. When it's too cold or it snows, I have to waste time scraping all the ice off my car while shivering. I could go on. Most nights, I deeply feared about what could happen to my car, until the morning something actually did happen. As I was about to go to class one morning, I saw that my entire windshield had shattered. I figured that some crunk had broken it or something, but either way, this crossed the line for me. I was very upset at my parents. I never understood why they would spend all their lives in such a terrible house and never thought about getting a better house in a safer area. My parents felt heartbroken, but I didn't care as I was already secretly planning to move out. When they were at work a couple days later, I packed up all my stuff and moved to a friend's house who had lived by himself and even let me park in his 2-car garage. I haven't seen or even communicated with my parents since I moved out. As the broke college kid I am, it was dreadful to have to pay to get a new windshield. Looking back, I sometimes feel guilty for just moving out like that, like sometimes I think how my parents feel. But was all this really worth it?
Top comment. YTA. It was going to be NAH. It's their house, their garage, and they can park their cars where they want to. You're a young male without any apparent disabilities, it's safer for you to park outside than them. And you're over 18, if you want to move out, you're free to. You don't mention that they're relying on your rent payments to live on or anything like that. Until this. When they were at work a couple days later, I packed up all my stuff and moved to a friend's house, who had lived by himself and even let me park in his 2-car garage. I haven't seen or even communicated with my parents since I moved out. So that tips you over into AH territory. Why not just tell your parents, I don't feel safe in this neighborhood and my car getting broken into was the straw that broke the camel's back. I'm going to live with Joey, he has a spare room, a space in his garage, and it's closer to the college? Why cut communications with them? Why are you blaming them for what happened to your car? If they let you park in the garage and your dad's car got broken into one night, would that have been your fault?